This is Autoline Daily reporting on the global automotive industry. General Motors is investing $150 million at its Flint assembly plant in Michigan to boost production of the heavy-duty versions of the Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra. The investment will increase production by 40,000 units annually. So let's do some simple math. 40,000 trucks at an average retail price of $50,000 translates into $2 billion more in revenue. And assuming a $15,000 profit per vehicle, not too out of line, that means $600 million drops to the bottom line. OEMs have got to love these heavy-duty trucks. In only 3 months, GM will pay off its entire investment. The Trump administration's threat to slap tariffs on imported passenger cars has automakers and dealers up in arms. But John Murphy with Bank of America says those tariffs could create a lot of American jobs.
And you're talking about the China tariffs, the others, possibly leading to more localization. Isn't that what the administration wants?
You weren't kidding. That's exactly what they want. You have 2.5 million units of net imports to the North American market. When you look at that, that equates to about 10 assembly facilities, which would be 35,000 jobs off the jump from those plants. 10 to 1 multiplier would be about 350,000 jobs directly from that. There would be even greater multiplier around that. Then if you think about parts, about 60% of parts are imported, right? So it would be something of that magnitude, if not greater. So you could be looking at 1 million jobs structurally brought back to the U.S. That's a big deal.
John Murphy does go on to say that while the tariffs would create manufacturing jobs, they would also cause job losses in other parts of the economy. And that episode of Autoline This Week premieres on July 4th, so keep your eye out for that show. Teddy is one of our viewers who lives in jolly old England, and he sent us this picture along with a request. Hi, Autoline, he says. Please put me out of my misery. I live here in London, England, and every day I pass by this topless parked in someone's yard. Please, can you tell me which car is this? Teddy, we don't have a lot to go on here because so much of the car is covered up, but it sure looks to us like it's a 1956 Cadillac Series 62 convertible. But maybe you have a better eye than us and know exactly what this is. Let us know. And if you come across any weird, wild, or cool cars and trucks out there, send us pictures. We'd love to share them. From the company that revealed the secrets of the Tesla Model 3, Monroe & Associates will host an electric vehicle conference on Friday, June 21st at its headquarters in Auburn Hills, Michigan. Monroe will provide a deep dive into the motors, batteries, and electronics of the Tesla Model 3, BMW i3, Chevrolet Bolt, and Jaguar I-Pace. Purchase tickets on Eventbrite or at leandesign.com. Hurry! Only 100 spots are available. We recently reported that both GM and Volvo asked for tariff exemptions on the Chinese-made vehicles they're importing into the U.S. Both requests were denied by the Trump administration. Now it's Tesla's turn. It wanted exemptions on the Model 3 computer, or the quote brains of the car, as well as its large center screen, which are made in China. But Reuters reports that Tesla was turned down. The company previously warned that the tariffs increase its costs and hurt its profitability. Last week's After Hours was all about the SAE-GM AutoDrive Challenge, where 8 universities are competing to develop autonomous cars. It's a 3-year competition, and we just got this year's results. The University of Toronto scored the most points, and it also won last year's competition as well. Even so, this competition is grooming a new generation of autonomous engineers from all these universities. And we're pretty sure all the participants will be rewarded with job opportunities when they graduate. Earlier this month, legislation was introduced in the U.S. House of Representatives that would mandate automatic engine shutoff and automatic park technology and vehicles with keyless entry. A version was introduced in the Senate earlier this year as well. The engine shutoff technology automatically shuts the car off after a certain period of time in order to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning. At least 4 people have died this year after letting a keyless ignition car run in their garage. And the automatic park technology immobilizes the car if the driver exits the vehicle and leaves it in gear. According to NHTSA, between 2012 and 2014, 142 people died in rollaway accidents. Some automakers already offer the technology, and earlier this week, Toyota said it will add it to its vehicles starting in 2020.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone Tires, your journey, our passion, and by DuPont, transforming industries and improving lives through material science.
Renault has come out with a new sportier version of the Alpine A110 called the A110S. Its nearly 290 horsepower is about 40 more than the current models and allows the car to go from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.4 seconds. New coil springs are 50% stiffer and lower the ride height slightly. The shocks have been tuned. The sway bars are 100% firmer, and it has sporty wheels and tires. Unique elements include an optional matte paint finish, orange and carbon fiber accents throughout the interior and exterior, and an optional carbon fiber roof. The A110S launches in October with a starting price of €66,500. You know, we always like shining a spotlight on the new technology being developed by suppliers, since they generate 80% of the value of every vehicle. Magna Seating has come up with a new technology for the foam in seats that's called Freeform. It provides a seamless surface so that the seat covers fit more snugly. It allows the foam to be tuned for more comfort, and for those hot summer days, it's breathable.
Freeform technology is unique in that it really addresses some of our previous issues that we've had, or I shouldn't say issues, but challenges. One being breathability, probably the biggest issue with the previous molded technology, and frankly, all of the traditional molded technologies is the lack of breathability.
Magna says the Freeform technology could be in vehicles as early as next year. And if you'd like to get more details, we have the entire interview with Dino on our YouTube channel. Just do a search for the Autoline Network. That wraps up today's report. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.
Wards is the industry leader for news, data, and analysis. That's why companies across the globe subscribe to our premium service, maybe even your own. Log in for subscriber access now. Check your company's intranet for details and rely on wardsauto.com to keep you informed.